Why does it feel like she's always one step ahead, like she's testing you, challenging you, pushing your buttons just to see how far you'll bend? If you've ever felt like you're losing control in your own relationship, like you're walking on eggshells, unsure of how to respond to her intensity, you're not alone. And here's the twist. It's not just random behavior. It's power. It's psychology. And if you don't recognize the game being played, you'll keep losing without even knowing the rules. Many men are silently battling a growing tension, unsure how to deal with a dominant partner, stuck in power struggles that drain their energy, confidence, and even their masculinity. But here's the counterintuitive truth. She doesn't always want to dominate you. Sometimes, she just wants to know where you stand. She's not always being controlling. She's looking for strength. What looks like manipulation might actually be a test of emotional boundaries in relationships. And how you respond determines everything. This video unpacks the secret psychology behind these dynamics, and how you can reclaim your power without becoming cold, distant, or aggressive. Whether you're navigating alpha-female relationships, dealing with psychological manipulation in relationships, or simply want to build mutual respect, you'll learn how to stop playing defense and start leading with quiet confidence. This is about self-improvement in relationships, how to spot the traps, master assertiveness, and finally build that equal partnership in love you know you deserve. Let's get into it. Why some women test your limits, and what it really means. It might start small. A sarcastic jab, a delayed text, a sudden shift in tone, and suddenly you're second-guessing yourself. But here's the truth. When a woman tests your limits, it's not always about control. Often it's her way of checking your emotional strength. In the realm of relationship psychology, testing is a subconscious strategy, a way to feel safe, to see if you're grounded or easily swayed. It's like pressing on a wall to see if it holds. In dominant woman psychology, these tests aren't always about dominance. They're about emotional feedback. Think of it like this. If she raises her voice or challenges a boundary, and you crumble or overreact, it tells her you're unsure of yourself. But if you stand calmly in your truth, with kindness and clarity, that's where mutual respect begins. You're not being cold, you're being present. And presence is magnetic. This is where most men stumble. They either submit to avoid conflict or push back aggressively, thinking that's masculine energy in relationships. But the real strength lies in steadiness. A simple example? Let's say she flirts with pushing your boundaries during an argument. Instead of escalating, try, "I hear you, but I won't let us talk to each other like this." That's not just assertiveness. That's leadership. And leadership, done right, naturally diffuses power struggles in relationships without killing the connection. But let's go deeper. Because testing is only one layer of the dominant partner psychology puzzle. Power struggles in relationships don't always come with shouting matches or slammed doors. Sometimes they're subtle, a shift in tone, a dismissive comment, a decision made without you. The real danger? You don't even realize it's happening. Many men confuse peacekeeping with partnership. They think staying silent equals maturity, when in fact it often reads as weakness, and slowly the dynamic shifts. You're reacting instead of leading. This isn't about control, it's about emotional boundaries in relationships. If she starts managing every decision, questioning your judgment, or setting the tone for how things should be, ask yourself, have I been clear about what I stand for? Women often step into power vacuums. If you're not claiming your role, she will. Not because she wants to lead, but because someone has to. This is classic relationship power dynamics, and it's happening silently in thousands of homes. So how do you fix it? Start small. Set micro boundaries. For example, if she keeps interrupting or making plans without asking, say, "I respect that you're excited about this, but I need us to agree on it together." That's how you reclaim your power without making it a battlefield. It's not about being a tyrant, it's about being a man with direction. Women respect clarity more than compliance. Especially in alpha-female relationships, vagueness equals invisibility. Honestly, if stuff like this makes you think, why hasn't anyone ever told me this? That's exactly why I'm sharing it. And hey, if it hits home, drop a like or share it with someone who needs to hear it. Might as well subscribe too if you're into leveling up your mindset in relationships, because this rabbit hole goes way deeper. But what happens when you do speak up? and she still pushes back. Standing your ground without losing the relationship. Here's the tricky part. When you finally start speaking up, setting boundaries, showing real assertiveness in relationships, that's often when the storm hits. She may push harder, withdraw emotionally, or even accuse you of changing. But don't panic. This is part of the recalibration. When you stop enabling the old dynamic, things get uncomfortable before they get better. Growth always shakes the foundation first. That's just how relationship self-improvement works. Let's be clear, standing your ground doesn't mean creating distance. It means establishing healthy relationship boundaries with warmth and confidence. If she says, "You've never had a problem with this before," your reply might sound like, "You're right, and that's on me. I should have spoken up sooner." No drama, no blame, just ownership. That's how you build mutual respect, not by overpowering her, but by finally respecting yourself enough to be honest. Now, if you're dealing with real controlling partner signs, constant guilt trips, silent treatments, dismissing your voice, it might be more than a simple power tug of war. That's when knowing how to deal with a dominant partner becomes crucial. It's not about winning the argument. It's about preserving your identity inside the relationship. Don't shrink. Don't explode. Learn to hold the line calmly and consistently. That's how you shift the energy from reaction to leadership. The truth is, she's not just testing your limits. She's waiting to see who you really are beneath the surface. Will you fold, or will you finally show up with presence, purpose, and quiet strength? Everything you've just learned, from decoding relationship power dynamics, to recognizing dominant partner psychology, to setting healthy emotional boundaries, it's not just theory, it's a blueprint, one that separates the men who drift from the ones who lead with integrity. So now the question is, what will you actually do with this? Will you keep tolerating passive-aggressive power plays, letting your self-respect erode little by little? Or will you start setting clear lines, communicating without fear, and investing in a relationship built on mutual respect and real polarity? Remember, strong women don't want weak men. They want solid ground. Be the ground. If this hit you somewhere deep, good. That means you're ready. Ready to stop shrinking and start growing. So before you go, think of one friend who needs to hear this and send it to them. Don't keep this to yourself. And hey, if you're serious about relationship self-improvement, hit subscribe and turn on the notifications. We're just getting started.